Hey everybody, this is going to be a reading for all 12 signs, a general reading. I'm going to look into my last little notes or advice on September before we close out the month and head into October. But before I get into the reading, I just would like to say that this video is sponsored by Keen, and yeah, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm really excited to say that I have partnered with Keen for today's general reading for you guys. When Keen reached out to me, I actually had a one-on-one reading with one of their trusted psychic advisors. It was really easy. She was available right when I needed her, and I called her. We spoke for a while. I had a question about my career and also my YouTube channel. She provided me with some really good insight and some advice. And as well, I asked about love because, as pretty much most of us do, we like to know about love situations and get some clarity on that. It's nice to have someone else tell you what either you're thinking or what you need to hear. Keen provides access to spiritual advisors and vetted psychics who can help you and guide you through life's challenges, like I said, in terms of career, love situations, spiritual path, whatever it may be. They honestly cover just about everything. The sign-up process for Keen is very easy. All you have to do is log on, say how you're feeling, what you're looking for in a psychic match, what kind of skills you're looking for in an advisor, and right then and there, you're ready to speak with one of their amazing advisors that are available 24/7, either through chat or through the phone. As a new Keen customer, once you sign up, you will get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. After that, pricing then will vary on whatever advisor that you end up choosing. And keep in mind that services are always backed with a satisfaction guarantee, which is really great when meeting new advisors or trying to find the right one. Because developing an ongoing relationship can have a number of benefits. Keen offers monthly intention settings, gaining clarity on significance and synchronicities in your own life, which only a trusted advisor that you know can do, and chakra clearing, and much more. Once you are a Keen user, every single week, Keen will send you discounts or offers through your email on readings. These discounts and also just their affordable pricing makes Keen the most affordable way, like I said, to get psychic readings done when everyone needs that second opinion. For some of you, you already know what I'm talking about and are a current Keen user, so if you are, go ahead and check your email for discounts. And once you're a user, by using my link, https://trykeen.com/moonlighttarot, you can become a user yourself and get affordable psychic readings done. Thank you so much to Keen for sponsoring today's video and for partnering with me on such an awesome discount for you guys. So make sure to check them out, and let's get into your reading. So let's start out with Aries and see what I have for you. I'm going to leave the timestamps in the description box for you all. I'll probably comment it too, just because I know I put a lot in the description box. So let me just pull like 3 cards just to get the general thing, like what you need to know before September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Okay, so this has been a very heavy month for you, Aries. Possibly a lot on your plate, a lot of change, and also could be a breakup or something like that, because I got the 10 of Wands. So this has been a rough month for you. I feel like you're battling some things that you've been dealing with throughout September. I feel like I'm here to tell you that these things will get better. Yeah, I feel like you will once we're going past September. This has been a little bit of a rough month for you. So I feel like, just so you know, I got the Magician card. I feel like you're going to be heading into some stability, letting go of these bad things, possibly letting go of some bad people in your life, like bad, the Devil card is a very big card on toxic people. So if you feel like there's people in your life that bring you down, that don't support you, I feel like you're going to be letting it go. Let's see what the advice is for you guys. And I feel like October is going to be a way better month for you guys already. Yeah, a lot of emotions. 10 of Wands. Then I got the emotions are running high card. Could have been dealing with another fire sign. Could also be dealing with the Capricorn here. If you have some stress with your loved ones throughout September, just know that you and your loved ones are safe. And your hard work is paying off. With the Magician card here, I feel like you are tapping into some power, some skill. If you feel like you're getting into a stride, maybe September has been a little rough, but feel like going into October and what we're dealing with then, I feel like you're going to have a much better month. Really get into a stride, get into a better place. I feel like this month has been, I do see some romantic issues here. I feel like that's definitely a thing, but also I feel like in terms of, if you made a big change, Aries, this month, or you're feeling like you're making a big change, maybe you, like a lot of us, you were inside the house for a while and then you're starting to go back to school or go back to work. I think it's really important for you in September, like some things you need to learn, a sense of belonging, maybe that you need better people around you, like I said, steadfastness as well, like meaning maybe it's time for you to, like I said, there's a lot of emotions, hard work, so I feel like you're gonna start heading right in the right direction here. But belonging, that makes me feel like you feel as though you don't belong with the people you're around, or the people you're around kind of bring you down, and I definitely can see that here. There's some things. Energetic movement. Emotions are running high, energetic movement, steadfastness, like there is some change happening here within yourself, Aries, that I feel like is a really important thing to note. Fulfillment. I think you'll find fulfillment in maybe in your sense of belonging, or whatever you're doing, whatever you're working at. Gratitude and thanks, if you need to give gratitude and thanks to your hard work that I see happening, even just to your resilience that you've shown throughout September. Definitely feel like that's the case here. Could be a little bit of a rough month for you, like I said. So tell yourself some affirmations, and I feel like you'll get the positive change that you have been wanting. Inspiration and courage. This is where the Magician is coming in, just really having some inspiration. Stepping out of your comfort zone, your hard work paying off, that sort of thing. Plant the seeds. This is where the hard work comes in. I feel like this has been a month of you planting the seeds and maybe being frustrated because you're not seeing anything. This could relate to like any part of your life. But Aries, tell me if I'm wrong, but I just really feel like there are some bad people around you during this month to where you're like, I don't even, going past September, you're like, I don't even want to deal with you anymore. I don't even want to hear what you have to say. That's what I feel. I feel like it'll be a much better time for you in October, and I feel like your lesson is if something's not working for you, cut it off, and also to give yourself more credit, cut it off or them off or whatever. Give yourself more credit because you are really tapping into some hard work and power and stride that I see happening for you. So I'm sorry that it might have been a little bit of a rough month for you, but I feel like you'll be getting your stride. You could already be seeing that. So I feel like that's a really important thing for you to take from September going in October. So now let's get into Taurus, see what I see for that. Taurus. It's been a rough month for you, I think, in terms of anxiety. Got the Moon card, so maybe you're anxious. Maybe you do see like you have some happiness, but it's just a lot of anxiety coming with it with the Moon card. Okay, so maybe you're anxious because you got some sort of message here with the Page of Cups. I feel like someone is emotionally available when they weren't really before. Maybe that's what's bringing you stress, is like someone new coming into your life. Maybe at the end of September, but just in general, I feel like they're maybe not, I guess not new, but just someone admitting feelings for you, stressing you out, someone giving you some, this is a really positive card, so maybe for some reason, Taurus, like good news is stressing you out right now. Maybe you don't think you're good enough. Maybe you, I feel like there's some inner battle. Also could be fighting with the people around you. This is a little bit of a chaotic month. I see like anxiety, conflict, lots of people opening their heart up to you and you being confused or not really knowing how to handle it. Taurus. Luck is on your side, no doubt. I feel like this is where the Page of Cups is coming in. Like, you are getting good news. You possibly could have already gotten good news in September, but keep in mind, maybe in October you're going to be getting some better news. I feel like you're anxious maybe because you know that this will pay off, whatever you're doing. Could be with a person or whatever. You know that's paying off, so. I wonder what this conflict is all about, though. Could be fighting with some fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think it's important for you to let go of this conflict. Balance spirituality and practicality. Maybe, Taurus, you're too focused on work and you're not, you know, you're not taking any time for your spiritual side or for your religious side or whatever you want to call it, like praying or meditating or whatever makes you feel more balanced. I feel like possibly, like I said, maybe that's why when you're getting good news throughout this month or good things are happening in your life, Taurus, why you're not accepting it. Your commitment is being tested. That's where this fighting is coming in. Are you fighting with someone throughout September? I'm not really sure, but I feel like you need to let go of the conflict. That's a really important thing here. Nurture. Maybe tap more into, I'm not saying you aren't like this, but for those of you that are struggling, yeah. For those of you that are struggling, maybe you're fighting with your family or your partner or whatever the case may be because you're too focused on, you know, this work that I see happening here. Maybe it's time to nurture yourself, even, like I said, being more in touch with your spiritual side. Also, if you feel the need to be a little, like, not so grown-up adult all the time, maybe it's time to let, like, a childlike expression come out. I'm not saying that, you know, don't give up your priorities or your obligations, but I'm just saying maybe, how do I put this? Like, you're so anxious because you're so stressed out about work possibly, or this person or something, like, very practical. I feel like before September ends, you're going to be stressing a lot about the practical side, but I'm just here to let you know, maybe it's time to nurture yourself, have some self-reflection, meditate, act a little childish sometimes, like with yourself, to where it's like, it's not get up at, you know, early in the morning and work all day until you have to go to sleep. Like, let yourself have a little relaxation, Taurus. Also, possibly, like, if you like music, maybe take some time to play music if that helps you. I know that helps me. I play piano. And sometimes, you know, I guess playing can be stressful, especially if you're, like, a musician for a living. But I'm just saying, like, cultivating, creating, being creative, playing instruments, painting, whatever that means to you, I feel like that could help you during this time. Speak your mind. I feel like someone spoke their mind with you. Maybe you were too afraid to speak your mind with them. But it's important to speak your mind during this time, even if that means, like, I can't do this much at work. I want to go home. I want to relax. Like, whatever that means to you, Taurus. Transformation and change. It's a really transformative time. I'm sure, Taurus, when you're watching this, let me know, but I feel like you're maybe been busy, like a little too busy to really reflect how much change you've made this month. Cleansing body and spirit. This is all about just relaxing and, you know, finding time for yourself. Like, as you can see in this picture, she's, like, relaxing in the bath. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that meant something to you. I think that this month is this month has been a interesting month, full with possibly fighting and emotional messages and just a lot happening, a lot of fears, anxiety. So I hope that you are feeling more level-headed going into October. And yeah, let's go into Gemini. Gemini, are you in love? Maybe you're coming to terms with the fact that you care about someone. And that's what we're going to be taking into October. But you're holding back. You haven't told this person how you feel, really, possibly for some of you guys. With the Page of Coins in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you are afraid to really express your admiration here. Tell them how you feel. Maybe you're just nervous, but I do see that you're definitely in love with this person for a lot of you, and that has been something that has been happening throughout this month of September. Eight of Cups. I feel like you, yeah, this is someone that you aren't walking away from. I feel like you want to pursue this throughout September. Could be finding your stride at work or school or something like that, and that's where this Lover's card is coming in, to where you're feeling fulfilled and happy, and like you're in the right spot at the right time. But for some reason, it just doesn't feel like it's paying off. But you're still here. If you need to hear this, maybe you're holding back from someone or something, or you know better than I do, Gemini, but step out of your comfort zone. This is where you're holding back. So whatever you're holding back in, maybe it's time to step forward and see what you can get from this. It's time to really release negativity. Possibly there is some insecurity stemming from the fact that, like, why, you don't want to fully express yourself. This could be you holding yourself back from a job opportunity as well. So yeah, I feel like before we get into October, you need to release negativity, step out of your comfort zone, maybe express how you feel, or even just whatever it means to you, like whatever you're feeling passionate about, whether it be a person or a thing. I'm not going to make everything about love, like, I feel like you are making moves toward it though, but maybe you're just a little hesitant, like you're not fully going in. If something didn't work out in the past and that's why you're insecure, holding yourself back, just know, Gemini, that nothing is set in stone. Be candid. Oh my God, this is all like, be candid with someone if you need to be candid with someone or something. Whatever it is, you really love it. I'm going to say it's a person, but I guess if it's not harmony. Like you feeling, like I said this before with the Lover's card, like feeling at a place of harmony with whatever this is, or this person is. Like, I'm going to refer to it as a person. If it's not, it's not. But I feel like you're at a place of harmony, and I don't know, it's important. Before we get into October and what we're looking at in September, I feel like you need to express joy, feel joy. There's a lot of parts of that right now, to where I feel like you have some positive things going on, Gemini, but maybe you just can't see it because of this negativity that you could be holding on to before we go in October. I feel like you will be extremely happy, but you need to clear your energy. You need to release negativity. Absolutely. Some messages before we go into October. A new start is coming. Maybe with this person, maybe you're going to be candid enough, or a new good opportunity with work. A personal issue reaches resolution. If you need to hear that, I feel like a personal issue will reach resolution. I felt like pulling 2 more cards. Look at this beautiful thing that I just got. It's like, isn't it just gorgeous? All right, let's pull some advice for you. What do you need to hear before we go into October? What are your main lessons for September? Speak your mind. Like, I can't make this stuff up. I've been talking about this the entire time. Speak your mind. I feel like you're really meant to hear that right now. Hibernation and regeneration. If you need to rest, that's an important thing right now. Maybe that's part of this clearing your energy or releasing negativity is to meditate, like I said, or relax and sleep, and just in here she's just hanging out with her cat. That's what you need to do, Gemini. That's what you need to do. Cool. So I hope that that meant something to you. That's what you need to take into with some advice before we head into October. I feel like each month, like, I know some people think it has no significance, like, but to me, I think it's so important to, like, okay, how am I ending out this month? I think even though a month is just a month at the end of the day, I think it's important to, like, when there are these stuff that we have to, like, follow anyways, like a calendar year or months. Also it could be like cycles of the moon or whatever it is to you, to where you can just reflect and say, okay, how am I starting this out? How am I ending? And I feel like it's really nice that we have these months to where we can, you know, stop and say, okay, the month's ending. How am I doing? Where do I want to reevaluate? Like, I don't feel like that just has to be the case for years. I feel like New Year's resolution, I feel like it kind of can be for each month. Like, what did I learn this month? What do I want for my next month? So, Cancer. I think you've been stressed out this month, contemplating. 2 Wands. Could be frustrated that someone wasn't planning with you. Maybe that's why you're stressed out, or stressed out because you can't plan, maybe because you don't have the answers yet and you're stressed out. I feel like this has been a month of a lot of sleepless nights for you, Cancer, and you kind of stressing, having anxiety, maybe some looming deadline or something like that. I feel like you have shown the people around you this month, and maybe going to next month, know that you have really shown a really kind side of yourself throughout this month. And cared for the people around you and done a lot of favors for people. So I feel like going to the next month, you should keep that caring King of Cups here that I have for you throughout, you know, this next little time period, to where you can keep caring for the people around you. I feel like this is a time to give rather than take. I feel like September has been a month of you giving to other people, and we'll see if this comes up later, but possibly not giving to yourself. But I just feel like there is this caring side of you that you have really, really shown throughout September, and I think it's always good to be caring and make an impact on the people's lives around you. So if you feel like you want to continue to do that going into October, then that's what you need to do. But let's see what more advice I have for you guys. Be bold and make the first move. That's maybe where I see this, you contemplating coming into the picture here, you wondering, contemplating, whatever you want to call it, trying to come up with a decision. Maybe it's important for you at the end of September to look back and say, okay, in October I want to do this, and I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to be bold and make the first move. Whether that be approaching someone or approaching something, you know, this is general, so I'm just going to keep it general, but you will get what you want. It says a fiery climax approaches. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. How sweet. Like, for my Cancer reading. I feel like it's important for you to know before we go into October that I feel like you have, for some of you, let me know if you have like a decision that you have to make, or something happening very soon to where you need to be bold and make the first move, because you've been contemplating about what move to make, and I feel like it's time for you to make this move. Sustenance and protection. Kind of tying into what I was saying before about you being showing a lot of people around you a lot of care right now. Maybe it's important to protect yourself in the meantime. Protect your energy, protect yourself. I think it's good that you're giving to people, but maybe just protect yourself in the meantime. Sustenance. Maybe what you're doing is not sustainable, for those of you that need to hear that. Maybe that's why you're stressing and not sleeping. For those of you, if you're like really taking care of people to where you're not sleeping, or you're doing things for other people and then you're not taking care of yourself, maybe it's important to know that it's not sustainable. Openness. be open with yourself, I feel like, or with the people around you. Maybe this is tying into making the first move and being brave here with someone or something that you're doing. I feel like openness will be the key to success here and being very open. A personal issue reaching resolution, maybe that's tying into you being open and something you need to know that is going to be happening in October. Persevere. This is a stressful time, I'm not gonna lie. It's what I got for you. I feel like you will be healing in October or at the end of September, and it's important for you to know that you need to persevere because there will be a resolution here. I feel like I got like 3 cards that said that there will be a resolution. I totally see that. If you're dealing with some sort of issue to where you're losing sleep over it and you're stressed out, Cancer, I feel like the answer will become clear eventually. Healing waters. I got the healing card as well, and then I got another card. So maybe this month has been a big month of healing. Maybe for before September, you could have been fighting with people or stressed out. Like I said, you're still stressed out, but I feel like September is the month to where you let that go. You let that stress go. You heal yourself. You're open with the people around you. You don't hold it all in. For some of you, maybe you are stressed out because like you want to take care of everyone, but you don't know how to say and be open about the fact that you also are, it's not sustainable and you may be like a little unhappy. So if you need some clarity, I think it's important to meditate. And to ground and center yourself. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer. What I feel like is an important thing for you to take from September going into October. Hope that meant something to you. And yeah, I feel like this has been a month of you. I don't know if it's, I see the stress and the sleepless nights and anxiety. I see that for sure. But I also see you really connecting with the people around you and trying to be more open, or will be being more open going forward. And I think that that's really positive. Leo. Leo, September has been a month of possibly isolation. I don't want to say totally isolation because I got the Hermit and Upright, so I feel like more so introspective moments here. Thinking about the past, thinking about the future, really giving a lot of thought. I've done some, Taurus, I feel like, and other signs where they were like busy, but I feel like for you it was really, okay, let me reflect. Keep in mind though that I feel like you're reflecting on things that may feel unrealistic. I'm not so sure if that's true. I feel like that's just something you're thinking about. It's like, oh, I wish I could do that, but that would never happen. I don't know if that's what you're thinking right now and have been thinking throughout September, but Temperance in reverse. Maybe you're not being patient. In the context of what I've been saying so far, maybe you're not being patient and you need to be more patient. Maybe you think things aren't going to work out, but that's just you lying to yourself. I feel like, Leo, it could be the case that things will work out. Maybe they're not as unrealistic as you think. I still see you just, the Hermit card and the 7 of Cups. You're really like head in the clouds during this month. And let's see what I have for you in advice for what you need to hold on, what you need to let go of before we go into October. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Maybe a cycle in which you're negative about the things around you, the people around you, feeling like, you can't catch a break, possibly. Feeling like things are too good to be true or that you won't accomplish your goals. Right as I said that. Have faith in your dreams. Really important. If there's a situation that you're holding on to that does feel unrealistic, I'm not here to tell you, Leo. I feel like maybe you can use your judgment here. Sometimes I feel the need to, but in this case, I feel like if it feels like it's it's just so unrealistic. Maybe it is. But I feel like if it's a thing where nothing will come out of it and you're sitting around stressing about it or being sad about it, not wanting to see people or get out there because of it, maybe it's time to know that a new start is coming, and maybe holding on to the past isn't the best idea in this situation because you have new opportunities coming. Decision. Maybe be prepared for making a decision in October, or maybe you've already had to make this decision here. But I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you've been taking some time to decide what you want. Maybe that's where this introspection comes in, Leo. This thinking and having a lot of options. Maybe that's where this like decision making thing is coming in, and maybe that's why you've been taking some time to yourself. I feel like going into October and in September, I feel like you'll learn to, a lot of cards of just thinking. Like, I feel like you've just really been thinking, and maybe that made you more whole. This says wholeness, like made you more complete. Openness for you as well. I got this for Cancer too. Maybe taking some time alone has taught you to be more open to new possibilities. Maybe thinking that, you know, have faith in your dreams. Maybe being more open-minded is an important lesson for you to take from September. Cultivation. Also, maybe taking some time if you're interested in anything, like in terms of creativity. In this picture, he's like playing the guitar and just like hanging out. Like, maybe you need to take, you know, I don't know if you've been doing that in September, let me know, but going into October, maybe try to create more and take some time. Feel like this month to do so. Maybe for some of you, you feel like you can't do creative passions because they're pipe dreams. I feel like that's not true, and have faith in your dreams, like I said. Seasonal harvest. Feel like if you need to know this, you will be, if you've been planting some seeds, so to speak, and putting a lot of effort into something, I feel like it really will pay off, possibly in October, but even in September. Just, it's important for you to know that you're planting seeds for a reason. Also, fire magic for Leos. I'm a Sagittarius, so I know that fire magic. I feel like you are feeling very inspired. Maybe that's where this creativity is coming in, and I feel like you should keep that going into October. If you've been having some creative ideas, maybe continue to ride those out. I don't think that they're unrealistic if that's what you're thinking, and I think you should have more faith in them. So I feel like that's an important thing to take from September as we go into October, as we go into a new month. In a kind of crazy time period. I feel like that's what I get with that. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what, you know, you need to take from September, what people you need to take even, or what you need to let go of in September before we go into October. So, for some of you, you could have been giving a lot of money to people, Virgo. Maybe even like spending a lot of money, or spending a lot of money on other people. Maybe it's important for you to know that you're giving a lot of money. Also, I got the Six of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're not giving to yourself enough. You're not letting yourself kind of have fun, possibly. Maybe, what is happening? I really feel like you're taking care of other people, Virgo, so maybe that's something that you shouldn't, or something you need to be aware of before you head in to October. I have a personal issue reaches resolution. So if there is some sort of personal issue that you've been dealing with going, you know, throughout September and going into October, some personal issue with a person possibly, it's going to reach resolution. I feel like that's something you need to know before you head into October. It will reach resolution. You won't be stressing about it forever. Maybe you feel too like serious throughout September for some of you. Luck is on your side if you need to hear it. I think going into October especially, luck will be on your side. You will have some good luck. You and your loved ones are safe. I feel like these are some positive things that you're taking from the month. The negative is maybe that you need to spend either more money on yourself or less money on other people, or save a little bit more if that's like what you need to hear. But expect some powerful change happening in October. Like I said, a lot of change, a lot of things coming to a close. You having some, maybe you're stressed out. Maybe you're worried about, you want to take care of everyone around you, even financially, but maybe you need to know that they're safe and they'll figure it out, and that you don't need to be their sole, you know, the sole provider here for them. I don't know your situation, but if you need to hear that, relax a little. Like I said, you're so like practical possibly during this month. Energetic movement, possibly you're running around. Maybe some of you Virgos had a really big change throughout this month. So lots of movement, but not a lot of relaxation. Be candid with the people around you. If you're stressed, let them know that you're stressed. I feel like it's important for you to know that. Prayers and wishes. Maybe have a little bit more fun, or, you know, be a little less. Oh, adjustments are required as well. Some adjustments may be required. Maybe that's what I talk about with money. Maybe you need to save a little bit more. I don't know your situation. I'm just throwing that out there as a possibility, whatever your situation may be. Prayers and wishes, like I said. Maybe start to like think bigger. If you feel like you're really stuck in reality and you have like, it's not bad to be in reality at all, but maybe you're just not having fun, like I said, and it's so serious and you're not allowing yourself to think bigger. I have a meditation to dig deep. Maybe you need to meditate in order to dig deep here, figure out what exactly it is that you need to be candid about, what adjustments need to be made in order for you to get this powerful change that I'm talking about in your life. Change and progress. Huge changes happening, Virgo. I feel like you are making change throughout September, and the change will be probably even bigger in October. So expect that change is still going to be a part of your life leaving September, but also know that maybe it's time to like relax first of all, and second of all, meditate, pray, whatever your version is. I feel like prayers, wishes, meditation, they all came out because it may depend on your lifestyle and how you like to get some clarity in this situation. But like I said, I feel like you're not escaping, even mentally, like you're just so living day to day that it could be draining you. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I feel like you probably already know that you had some really big changes, so expect that to continue, but also, you know, maybe prepare a little bit for that, but I don't know. Hope that made sense to you. Some important things to, I just think it's important to like think back on a month. I feel like the end of a month or the end of the year or whatever, like the end of the, whatever is your situation, like everyone has like an, I don't know, an ending, or ending of a cycle, or ending of a semester, or ending of a fiscal year, or whatever. Like I feel like there is endings, and it's good to reflect. So reflect on the change that you've had, expect more change and plan for that change, and also maybe just like save money or save your energy is what I'm going to say before we head into October. So let's see what I have for Libra. Okay, so for some of you, this has been a very frustrating month for you. I feel like you could be holding yourself back emotionally or feeling repressed, but also I feel like you feel like you're not making progress, or that you're a little pessimistic about your life right now. Feeling a little negative maybe about a person, or I'm just going to speak in a general sense. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates, I guess. But you haven't been feeling very strong this month. I hope that these are all things you're going to let go before we go into October. This repression, this sadness, you feeling like you're not good enough or making enough progress. Like I said, not feeling strong, not possibly even speaking your mind. So I hope that that doesn't go and continue. Maybe you need to hear that. Maybe, let's see, what the advice is for you. Like what you need to let go and what we're taking into the new month. It's important, like I said, with strength in reverse, that could also mean having not having courage. Maybe Libra, it's important to step out of your comfort zone here. Conclusions are within reach. If you've been searching for answers this month, if this has been a month of searching for answers, know that going into October, you will reach some sort of conclusion, or if you have a decision that's looming, I think you'll get the answer. But maybe it's important to really step out. If you're doing things that make you uncomfortable, maybe it's the right move for right now. Maybe you should take that into October, but don't take this negative, pessimistic energy. Also, this repression to where you're not listening to your body or your needs, whatever it may be. Bring love into this situation. For those of you that need to hear bring love into the situation, maybe listen to those who love you. I know that sometimes when I get negative, when people are nice to me or the people that love me say something nice, I'm like, I just get so negative about it. And it's like, bring love into it, let people love you, if that's what you need to hear. A lot of conclusions happening. A personal issue reaches resolution. Something, whatever is personal to you that you feel is unfinished, I feel like just know that it will be finished in October. Try not to bring some of that negative, I'm going to use this deck, some of that negative, pessimistic energy. Surrender, really important here. Whatever that means to you, this may be a very personal thing, but surrender. There is promise for the future. If you're feeling, I feel like this is a really, really sad month for some of you Libras, to where you feel like that, you know, maybe you don't know what lies ahead. This is another card to me that shows maybe your inner wisdom, but also other people around you. Listen to what they have to say. Sometimes the people around you, especially the people that you really are close with and really love, they know you better than yourself. And if you're feeling negative or feeling like you're not good enough or whatever energy, or negative energy that you're thinking about, maybe listen to other people, because I feel like you're kind of out of touch with your true self here, and your true self knows that you're better than the stuff that you're telling yourself. For those of you that makes sense, there is so much promise, especially if you're looking for a new opportunity. I feel like you will have it. Be candid. Everybody's getting that. Be candid. Be candid with yourself here. If you're talking negative, like I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, be truthful with yourself. Seasonal harvest. Feel like you're going to be planting a lot of seeds, or happen throughout September. Maybe you'll see the fruit of that. Maybe this has been a frustrating month because you haven't seen, you haven't seen all the work that you've been put in like directly in front of you. So I can see why that would be frustrating. If you need to connect with the earth, I think this is a good time to connect with the earth. So yeah. Overall, I feel like going into October, it's really important to release some of this negativity that I see. I feel like you will be much more in touch with yourself and be able to like accept love from other people going into October. I feel like this has been a really rough month for you, Libra. So surrender to these things that are these negative thoughts. Try to not allow them into your head anymore, possibly by connecting with the earth, going outside, trying to get some peace of mind here. And just being truthful with yourself. Don't listen to that negative voice in your head. Listen to other people. There is a lot of promise for the future if you need to hear that. So that's my advice for you with September. Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what you need to let go of in September and what you should bring with you into October, and what I see in terms of that. Some important things that you need to know before we go into October. Maybe some of you were feeling very like either taking care of the people around you or feeling very nurturing. Also had some decisions. Maybe these decisions will have an effect on you in October. I do see this being a very like, let's see. Maybe you chose to not fully open yourself up to someone during this month or something, someone that you really care about here and have a deep soulmate connection with. Maybe you held back from them. You're a little resilient. Could just be in terms of an opportunity too that you've been wanting to do for yourself for a long time, and you faced a decision and you still feel like you didn't fully open up, maybe fully weren't fully vulnerable. Know that you will be at the height of your, whatever it is that you're talking about, this decision. I feel like going into October will be a time where these decisions that you made reach like a climax here, reach the height of what they're going to be. Maybe stress or maybe like emotions running high. If you need to hear this, confidence is the key to your success, Scorpio. Maybe act confident. Maybe this is where this 9 of Wands is coming in. It's like maybe you're guarded because you don't feel like you're good enough, but fake it till you make it. Even if you feel like you're not good enough, you know, we all do that sometimes. We all feel like we're not good enough. Show the world the real you. So I take back fake it till you make it. I feel like you actually really do possess the skills to do it. If you don't feel like you do, though, in terms of confidence, I'm not saying in terms of skill that you aren't good enough or that you need to fake your skill. I'm just talking about confidence. Surrender to these negative, possibly thoughts that you're having or insecure thoughts about this person, about the situation. You tell me. Maybe let your guard down, be a little vulnerable. At least try to before we head into October, because I feel like you will see that this will be a big month for you. Try it, you know, you complete yourself, and I feel like that's something you should know here. I've been getting for like a lot of people for, you know, advice or like a theme. Either you have been relaxing or you need to relax. Feel like you're guided. You're being guided right now to, like I said, this is a really big moment for you, whatever it is, going into October. So I feel like you're relaxing before you have this big moment for you in October. I know a lot of you Scorpios, your birthday's in October, but just besides that, like, or, you know, it's Scorpio season, I guess, like approaching here. I feel like you have big decisions that you're trying to make. And for a while, you could have been, you know, struggling with the idea of what choice do I make? I'm not good enough. Just some inner thoughts here that aren't working. But just know that there will be some big decision coming in. So prepare yourself for that. Have confidence. And even if you tell yourself, like, I can do it every day, at a certain point, you're going to believe it and be like, okay, yeah, well, I can probably do it. Just planning is involved as well, you know, but try to build up your confidence before this big decision happens. Transformation and change. Like I said, big changes, big transformations, big decisions coming up in maybe even some of you are moving or getting a new job or something, but I feel like it's just a really big time for you. Maybe even when I'm talking about you relaxing before this big decision is reached, maybe appreciate your time off here. Healing waters, like try to go near water if you can, or just take a lot of baths or whatever your thing is to relax, hang out if you have a pool or whatever. I guess it's getting cold. Maybe this is the time to go swimming before it gets cold. That's your advice. Yeah. Big decisions coming up, Scorpio. Follow your dreams. For those of you that need to hear that, why do I feel like you're not confident enough in your dreams? More cards about relaxing. This is a hibernation card, so I literally feel like you have something huge coming up in October, and it's like, okay, get your rest now, relax your mind now, because like something big is coming, you know? So yeah, hope that was some good advice for you before we go into October, what you need to hear. I feel like a lot of it is that you're good enough, and try as much as you can to build up your confidence. You may be faced with like a new opportunity to where you need to be confident and secure and sure of what decision you're going to make. So yeah, Sagittarius. Why is this happening? My last Sagittarius reading, as some of you guys I'm sure know, I was like tossing the cards around. I'm a Sagittarius as well, so I'm curious to see what lessons we need to learn before we head out into October here. Some of you Sagittariuses are really unable to let go of something throughout September, something that really doesn't make you happy, something that's just not working out. Sorry, I'm rolling my eyes because the cards are flying around. Okay. Important lesson for you Sagittarius. If you're holding on to something, could be a air sign or a earth sign. Air meaning Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're holding on to something like this, or something financial for sure, whatever it is to you, if you're holding on to something that is really keeping you stuck, not able to reach your full potential, and also just it's not practical, it's probably boring at this point for you to continue to harp on it. There is something from your past, or maybe just like your, for those of you that had a change or something like that, if you're holding on to past things that just don't do anything for you at this point, they're just not practical, really important for you to let go of this before we head into the new month. Time to breathe out. Relax. A time to give rather than take. I guess that's personal. Maybe this has been a month of you giving, and it's maybe giving to other people, you wearing out your resources. That's what's not practical here. I don't know. You ask yourself this question. You're holding on to something that's just not doing it for you anymore, and it hasn't for a while. It's not practical. What do you need to release? I just said ask yourself that question. What do you need to release before we head into this new month? This is a very important thing to know. There are some things that just need to be left in the past. This could even be relating, like I said, to financial. If you're hanging on to, well, this didn't work out for me, step outside your head for a minute. It's not practical. It's not productive to sit around and think about stuff from the past. And once you let go of these things that you need to release, you will get some powerful change here. For sure. Really clear thing here. A lot of these readings have been kind of ambiguous, but Sagittarius, really clear. If you're holding on to something that is just not working anymore, let go. Listen to other people. If other people are guiding you, listen to that. Listen to other people, but also with guidance is maybe you're being guided on a path. It's time to let go, and maybe if you believe in some sort of life path or things happening for a reason, maybe know that you're being guided on a path that you need to let go of this in order for new things to happen here. Try to understand, it's important. This has been a month possibly of you maybe getting a new perspective and understanding and healing. Healing came out. Healing from the past, revisiting the past, maybe a very nostalgic month to where you're trying to understand why people did what they did, but you'll drive yourself crazy. You can't step into other people's heads as much as you want to. There are ways in which you can, like through tarot or through whatever it is that you do, to where you can get some insight, some guidance. There are some signs in life that lead you to, even just picking up on little things about people or listening to what they say or whatever. There are ways that you can understand why people have done what they have done, but you can't obsess over it. I feel like at this point you either have healed and you're holding on to stuff that's just not, you don't need to anymore. But yeah, I feel like this has been, you've been trying to understand why, maybe trying to obsessing over the past and why did someone do this to me, or why you just have to let it go. Fire magic. I got this for Leo and I got this for Sagittarius, which makes me happy. Tapping into that fire magic. Know that maybe once you let go, you'll start to feel this passion, you know, happiness for life again, that this fire energy that we all have as Sagittarius is. Plant the seeds. Maybe you have been, or you need to, I don't know. Plant the seeds of, you know, I'm not saying you can just forgive the past is a really important thing to do and let go. Start to plant the seeds for the future, because you have a lot of potential here. And your healing time has like passed now. I feel like maybe September, like I said, this is a path that you're meant to be on. So maybe September was the month to where you're still looking back, but it's really time to look forward now. Transformation and change, absolutely. Big change is happening for you, Sagittarius. I feel like they have been for a while now. So it's time to look forward and embrace new change. Let's pull one more card of advice for you. Imagine and envision. Imagine this future to where you're not constantly obsessing about stuff in the past. Imagine a future that you've wanted for yourself and get it, you know. By sitting around and thinking about it, you won't get what you want here. So yeah, let's do Capricorn. Hope that made sense to you, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. Anyways, Capricorn. Wow, this has been one hell of a stressful month for you. I mean, wow. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but more than anything, stressful month, Capricorn. No rest. These both are just no rest, not getting any sleep, stressing out, anxiety, worried about the future, and you making progress. So I'm gonna say that's something you definitely need to let go before we head into October. What am I telling you? Nothing will come of this situation. What does worrying and not getting any rest and stressing yourself out do for anyone or anything? I feel like it's really important to know that stressing about the progress that you're not making is not going to do anything for you unless you actually try. Not saying you're not trying, but nothing will come of stressing, like nothing at all. On the bright side, I feel like you will be doing this regardless, letting go of some of this worry and some of this stress as the end of a tough cycle approaches with the full moon in Capricorn. I love when this happens. Capricorn, most importantly, the end of a tough cycle is approaching, a cycle in which you were stressed out, a lot of anxiety here. Just know that I feel like you can't see it, but you will reach some achievement here. Have faith in your dreams. Are you stressing about something not working? Are you stressing yourself out about that? You know, I don't really know, but I feel like you need to hear that. What do you need to release? I say release some of this worry, some of this stress. Stop it in its tracks before we head into October. You don't need to take that into this new month. October is a really fun month, like really fun month. Don't bring this stuff in. Just know that you will, like I said, it's ending. Whatever you're stressing about, it will be over soon. Maybe you're stressing about something like that is warranted to stress about, like a court date or a breakup or something like that, or losing a job or something like that. But just know that this will be ending soon, and that's something really important to know. Persevere through this tough situation that you're in. I'm not downplaying the fact that you probably are in a very tough situation. Like I said, I'm sure this isn't something that's really tough. I'm sure that's why you're stressing out. But like I said, stressing doesn't do anything. I feel like you will persevere if you need to hear that. I feel like you're worried that you won't. I feel like you definitely will. Insight. If you have people that you feel like can provide you with insight, people that you feel accepted by, if you really feel like you need to talk to someone, I feel like that's a really important thing to know, is that maybe getting some insight from people that you feel accepted by, or you know that care about you. I feel like they will help you know that things will be all right, and that, you know, this is a card pretty much directly of like winning or losing. And I feel like you are stressed out that you will lose, but just know that I feel like you will persevere. I got the perseverance card. You will persevere in whatever form that may be. At the very least, I see you stopping stressing. I feel like it's important to know that. Although maybe if this is a really big situation in your life, Capricorn, I'm not so sure that like it'll be over in September, but all I can say is that you will let go of the stress and worry and just start to have a mindset. It's really, you know, one of the most important lessons that I've learned in like my life, and also just giving advice to other people and whatever, is really just to let go. Like, what's meant to happen will happen. And that's not to say don't plan and don't, you know, take steps to make what you want to happen, but that in terms of letting go in your mental state, and not stressing about it. A lot of times, you know, in a really sad way, but also in a really nice way, is this: when a bad thing happens, it's usually something that you've never even thought to worry about. So worrying really doesn't do any good. Like, worrying won't do good or help you in any way. So that's all I'm really trying to say here, Capricorn. Connect with the earth. If you're someone that likes to connect with the earth, like you can see she's kind of just like having a blast, and you know, maybe that's something that can help you release some stress, is going outside, taking a walk, hanging out with some trees. She's like hanging out with a cat in a tree. So if you're a cat in a tree kind of person, then maybe hang out with a cat in a tree, Capricorn. Healing waters. Also, this is another card of going outside and finding ways to heal yourself and let go of some of the stress. We all have our ways to de-stress. I'm just throwing out some options here, but whatever it is to you. Wow. This is a really nice, I really always love it when I get this card, very rarely, but it says meditation, meditation for creativity. These are all like advice for how to de-stress. Painting, being creative, meditating, connecting with the earth, going for a swim, taking a bath, all these things. I know it's getting cold soon, but all these things can really help you get some happiness and clarity, you know, back into your life, at least to de-stress and to release. As I said, what do you need to release this? Also, it says make a move. So maybe this is tying into what I'm saying. Maybe you're stressing and not making a move. Maybe it's better to make a move and not stress. Like, I feel like that's the better option out of stress or make a move. I feel like make a move is a lot better of an option pretty much universally. Unless it's like a really bad thing, like clearly within, you know, range or judgment, using your judgment, I guess. But yeah. So I hope that that meant something to you. Hope that that was clear on what you need to release and what you need to let go of before we head into this new month. And as we pick up the pieces from this previous month, which I know has been a rough month for a lot of people, hope that that helped you, Capricorn. Aquarius. What do you need to let go of this month before we head into the new month? What are some important lessons that, you know, you need to learn before we head into the new month? I'm going to give you some advice and see what I, you know, can see with that. So let's get into it. No cards are, your last little card is not wanting to come out. Funny enough. Okay. I am going to say maybe this isn't the worst thing to do, or have been doing throughout September, Aquarius. I see that you are taking your time, most certainly, Eight of Wands in reverse. I guess in whatever this is relating to, this could be love. Maybe you're just not totally willing to jump in a lot of ways here. But I feel like having patience may be the best move. Maybe you doing things in moderation was a good move for you. Not acting impulsively, as the Eight of Wands in the upright usually represents, or Temperance in reverse. I feel like, though, I don't know, there's some form of secrets happening here, Aquarius. I don't know if it's with you or with this person. Maybe you're kind of lying to yourself about something. Let's get into the advice, but I feel like, let's see what it says. If maybe if you're hesitant for a reason, if you should take that in, this hesitance in with you in October. I feel like either way, you're going to get some resolution here. This is coming up for everybody, so a lot of people are resolving some issues here, but personal issue reaches resolution. Maybe this is the thing you've been running from for a little bit here. High Priestess. That card is just not being in touch with your emotions. I feel like you have been doing things the right way. You know, that's what I'm going to say in this situation. Maybe being a little hesitant was right. But, okay, so yeah. With the High Priestess, like I said, maybe you're hiding something from yourself. You're not totally in touch. And I feel like a lot of that can have to do with some fears here. Maybe you're really worried. I do see the hesitance, so maybe you are worried here. This could relate to anything. Like, this is a general. I'm trying to do a general, so relate it to your own life here. But maybe you're afraid. Ow. Mochi. My cat, like, bit my foot. So, like I said, maybe you're afraid with the Work Through Your Fears card. I do see some fears happening here, and maybe that's why I see you just, like, kind of tuning out yourself a little bit during September, and I really don't think that may be the best move. Know that luck is on your side, especially as we're heading into the new month. If you're feeling a little worried and you feel like you're unlucky or that things won't work out for you, or you're stressing about stuff like that, maybe know that working through your fears may be a good idea. Maybe this has been a month. Maybe I'm selling you short. Maybe this has been a month already to where you're doing things where you're working through your fears, but you're doing it in moderation, so I don't feel like that's that bad. I guess relate it to your own situation here. The answers you need are coming. Maybe that's where this fear is coming in, is because you're not getting answers. Just know that the answers you need are coming. Maybe heading into October or whatever, but maybe that will bring you some release. Maybe you're just, maybe instead of when I said initially that you're not making any moves or you're hesitant, maybe it's so much more that you just are in a limbo state, Aquarius, to where you're not accelerating, and this is frustrating for you. So just know that there will be some answers and some acceleration if that's what you need to hear. Yeah, I feel like you will reach a point of peace and harmony here. With whatever the decision is or whatever answer comes to you. I feel like it will bring you some harmony. You won't be so afraid or so, I don't know, like kind of just deep worries here, Aquarius. I feel like you will tap back into this drive. Like I said, I feel like you're kind of staying still in a lot of ways. So just know that you will have some drive and some motivation, and you will persevere. That's what you need to hear. I'm pretty confident in that. Aquarius, I am. Affirmation for acceptance. Positive affirmations for sure. I'm not so sure that it's like actively negative thoughts, but I think just more it's like kind of a stillness and some fears that, like I said, you're not consciously thinking them. I think you're just a little worried and hesitant, and maybe you don't even know it. But tell yourself some positive affirmations, and I feel like you'll feel a lot more accepted and a lot happier, and even just have a better relationship with yourself, or a more like harmonious relationship with yourself. Another card, this is really important for you, Aquarius, apparently. Affirmations for healing the heart. If you need affirmations for acceptance and affirmations for healing of the heart, really need some positive talk into your life before you head into October. For those of you that like that makes sense. I feel like positive talk is a really important element right now. And then another card, meditation for peace and serenity. I really am just getting that you're not at peace, and I don't think it's an active not at peace, to where with my, I think it was Capricorn possibly, where I was like, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of sleepless nights, there's a lot of active anxiety in your nervous system, or, you know, in your chest, or whatever it may be. I don't really know if that so much is the case as much as subconscious, deeper level fears, deeper level stress. So I feel like meditations and affirmations are the way to tap into that deeper, what's it called, like the shadow self, or the shadow ego, or whatever, to where it's just deeper in your head and it's so subconscious, possibly negativity. Meditation and affirmations, in my opinion, are the way to really tap into those inner and stop those really dark thoughts that you may be having that you don't even realize that you're having. It's just a mindset. I guess a mindset is more so, because it's not so active, it's just like a mindset. So yeah, I feel like that hopefully helped you, and some advice going into the new month here, and, you know, to let go of some of the pain that you may have caused. Just mirrored at that light, just some of the pain that you may have gone through during this month, not caused. Yeah. All right, Pisces, let's see what's, you know, what you need to let go before we head into this new month here, and what needs to happen. Let's see. What stuff have you been holding on to? What needs to be released, or what needs to be brought with you into the new month? Maybe some of you shut off romance. I know in my September, you know, actually, yeah, my mid-September reading, I was talking about with Pisces, someone, you kind of going cold. I feel like you kind of took the romance out of your life. Maybe became a little bit more emotionally unavailable than you're used to, Pisces. Maybe because of some pain. I'm not going to lie. We'll see if that's like the right move here. I think more than anything, your intention here maybe is not to go cold for like being mean. I really highly doubt that. I feel like it's more for personal growth, and to ask yourself, okay, what do I really, I'm like not satisfied with this lighting. What do I really need to bring, possibly even to this new month, but what do I need to change because things aren't working? Possibly someone, could be the case that someone was not emotionally available to you or faithful to you even throughout this month, and that was extremely frustrating. And I think you're looking towards yourself. Someone could have, yeah, did someone leave you for a third party? Or maybe you're just focused more on having fun and not being so serious and romantic with someone. Either way, I feel like you are, I feel like you are putting in the inner work to maybe even have more fun. How can I make my life better? I don't want to be, you know, sad anymore. I'm done with these. That sort of thing. So I feel like you're making the right moves. Maybe you don't even really need to hear that much advice. Let's see. But I feel like if you're doing the inner work to have a better lifestyle here, also could be a third party involved with the person that I'm talking about, but I feel like it's the right decision. I was wondering, like, is it the right decision to kind of be emotionally unavailable during this time, Pisces, for those of you that are? And I think nothing will come of this situation. So I'm not going to tell you, that's your, you know, your business, I guess. I'm not going to tell you whether I feel like it's right or not. I will just tell you that nothing will come of a situation in which maybe that's intuitive to you, maybe it's not, but maybe nothing's going to come of you being romantic with this individual, especially if they weren't faithful, or especially if they were in a third party or cheated, or just weren't putting in any work for you. I feel like maybe it's the right decision to decide to walk away. I feel like that's maybe a good idea here. Take some time to breathe out. Take some time to breathe. Maybe you need fun back in your life. Maybe things were too heavy for a while here, Pisces. Show the world the real you. Maybe this is the fun you and not the serious you. If that's what you need to hear. time to give rather than take. I feel like since I'm looking back on the month and trying to give you advice for the next month, I feel like you maybe realize that you gave too much to this individual, and I know that I said that in my Pisces mid-month reading, that you gave too much to someone, and I feel like you kind of went cold for a reason because they weren't giving you anything back. So maybe as we go into the new month, realize that it's maybe the right decision to, you know, to give to yourself, or to to stop giving to this person here. I got the Delight card. This is a lot of like you putting in, this is inner work, and then this is fun, and then I have Delight. You bringing some happiness back into your life, I feel like, is something really important for you to know. Whether you're doing that or not, I feel like try your best. I know it's hard to like say so, but focus on having fun and making yourself happy. Maybe being around people that make you feel like you belong instead of people that make you feel bad about yourself. Maybe that will make you happy. I'll look more at advice in a second, but spiritual practice may make you more happy. That's a personal question, Pisces. What makes you happy? What makes you feel like you're having fun? That's a question I'm going to ask you. Maybe you need to have a more fun month. Maybe September was too heavy. Like I said, there seems like a lot of things, and you already are heading in the right direction, I feel like, so. Rebirth and rejuvenation. Yeah, rejuvenation, that's like how, or reinvention or rejuvenation. How do I, having a rebirth to where, okay, I'm gonna tap into my fun self. I'm gonna tap into my happy self. I'm not a sad Pisces anymore. I'm a happy Pisces. That's a really good way to look at it. I know it sounds so simple, and it's like things can't be so simple. Things are really tough, and I know that you've had a tough month. But maybe you need to hear, how can I bring some happiness back into my life? Make a move. Maybe a move to, like I said, be around people that you like, people that make you happy. Make a move to walk away from those who don't. That's what I'm going to say. Inspiration and courage. A lot, this could relate to your work. Maybe you need to make a move to be inspired. But related to your own situation, you know, give gratitude and thanks for the fact that you have made the right decision here. This doesn't even have to be romantic. If you just walked away from something that wasn't making you happy, give gratitude and thanks for yourself, for you're doing a favor for yourself. At the end of the day, no one can, you know, force you to walk away from something that isn't good for you anymore, except for yourself. You're the only one that can, so thank yourself for that. Give gratitude for yourself for that. Maybe that will, in the end, kind of make you a little bit more happy going into the next month. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this reading meant something to you. I liked this. I might end up doing this at the end of every, or the, you know, after I finish my mid-month readings and before I start my readings for the next month. Like, what do you need to know before we're heading into the new month? So I hope that this reading meant something to you. Hope that my advice rang true and that it resonated with you. Also, a huge shout out to Keen for partnering with me and for sponsoring this video. If you would like to, please check out my link, trykeen.com/moonlighttarot, and then you can get your first 10 minutes for a psychic reading or a spiritual reading of your choosing. Thank you so much again for Keen for sponsoring this video. If you really like this reading and you'd like to let me know, you can let me know by commenting, liking, subscribing, all that. That means the world to me. Also, my channel is just doing great. I mean, I'm just so surprised and thankful every single day for the support that I'm getting. Never thought in a million years. I know it may seem small to some people, but like the success I've been having, it just means the world to me. So thank you all for those who take the time to say something to me, as well as thank you for all the people that take the time to reach out to me for a personal reading, leading me, and to say if you would like one from me. My email's in the description box of this video, and my PayPal link, if you want to tip me for this reading, is also in the description box of this video. So thank you all for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you for your October readings. Thank you.